As we're getting into a slower market right now, we're calling it the 2022 real estate market cool down. As we're entering the summer fall markets, where it's not as easy to sell a home as it was in the spring or even last year during COVID or in 2020. It's a different market, so it requires different strategy. And the biggest things that we're seeing right now is longer days on market, more hesitancy out of buyers, and just more uncertainty. Just with everything going on with Ukraine and oil and, the U.S. political front and the stock market, the crypto market, the Fed's raising rates, all these things have buyers kind of concerned. And so there's a couple different ways that you can stand out. Now, the first is when you're in a depreciating market, when values are somewhat stabilizing and dropping a little bit, probably the number one thing you want to focus on is, am I priced accordingly? Now, sometimes that's hard for a seller. If you see properties that were selling for this, but then now the market's selling for this, sometimes that's hard. It's hard to understand that. It's a hard pill to swallow. Especially want to make sure that you're talking to somebody that can see through a different lens and can give you the best recommendations possible so that you understand the market, you understand the pricing. The first thing that you want to focus on is, are we priced competitively? Are we going to gain, is this list price? And really a list price isn't the sale price. A list price is a market price. What do we want to market this home at, and what pricing do we want to market it at? So you want to make sure is our market price for this property competitive? Okay, that's step one. And then within that, if you have buyers that aren't willing to buy at your price or whatever it is, there's actually a couple different incentives that you can typically do. Most frequently, it's a home warranty. It's very easy. A home warranty costs anywhere between $500 and $600. It'll cover the buyer for a year for if any of the appliances break down or anything big that they have any concerns about will break down. You use the home warranty and you take care of the problem. My favorite incentive that we've recently been using is using some seller funds to buy the buyer's mortgage interest rate down so that they have a lower payment, so that they can either give you the price that you're looking for as a seller or close to the price, but with them actually having a lower monthly payment. So it's actually a win-win. It is the best of both worlds. It doesn't feel like you're fighting it. It's like, hey, we just came to this and we creatively figured out a way to save the buyer money and then still get you as a seller a really good price tag for your property. It has been my favorite incentive or offering to buyers right now, and it's helped us move property. You want to make sure that when you're selling it in a market that's depreciating, that you have the right strategies, because again, in an appreciating market, it's totally different. Like you can't sell a home the same as if you're in a depreciating market. I'm John Murdoch, Cityscape Metro Group. If you want to sell your house, reach out to us. We'll be happy to help.